In this video, I'm going to show you how you can put or plot your drawings on paper. So in my previous videos, I've been showing you how you can draw all these elevations. I showed you how you can draw this site layout plan. Then I showed you how you can draw this floor plan, then the roof plan. Alright. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can plot these drawings on paper. So as they are in the model space, they really don't make sense. Alright. So it only makes sense when you put your drawings on paper, you print them out, take them for approval at the local authorities. Then also those people on site, they also use the same drawings such that they can put the project on ground. All right. So without the drawings on paper, those people on site, they really can't do anything. All right. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do each and everything to converting these drawings to PDF. All right. So let's dive into it. So I'll get back to this layout tab. It's layout 1. So I'll click on it. Then next, I'll first select these two viewports, then I'll delete them. So next, I'll type MV on the keyboard. Then from the command bar, I'll select the first option, all right, from the options that pop up. So next, you can see that my cursor changes to a crosshair, all right. So I'll just click at this upper corner. Then I'll draw up my viewport over there. So next, in my viewport, I can see all the drawings inside it, all right? But I'm going to start with this site layout plan, all right? So I'll double click inside this viewport, then I zoom out. So once I've singled out my site layout plan, I'll click at this scale option, then I'll select 1:75, all right? So there is something that I need to explain to you over here. You can see that our site layout plan is at a scale of 1:75, all right? So this is the scale that you're supposed to plot this drawing on paper, all right? But just in case you alter this scale, maybe you give it a scale of maybe 1:100, you can see that all the annotative objects disappear, all right? So you can see that all the text, the dimensions, and the drawing title, they disappear. Reason being, they were put on this drawing at a scale of 1:75, not at a scale of 1:100. So always make sure that you're conscious about the scale you're plotting these drawings on paper, alright? I'll double click into this drawing, then change the scale to 1:75. Alright, so once you change the scale to 1:75, all the annotative objects pop up again. Alright, so I'll just need to double click outside. So next, I'll select this viewport, click at the copy command, then click at this upper left hand corner, then drag a copy of this viewport to this upper right corner over here. Alright, so press escape to end the copy command. Then next, I'll select viewport, then click at this grip over here, then stretch it in up to this point. Then next, double click inside this viewport, then zoom in, then single out this floor plan. All right, then just at this lower end, select a scale which is the same as the scale at which you're going to plot this drawing. All right, so that scale is 1:50. So once you select 1:50, you can see that AutoCAD scales it such that it fits inside this viewport. All right, but then also the annotative elements also show up because it is at that scale at which they were put on this drawing. All right, so next, I'll get back to our layout tab. Then I'll click at this page setup manager option. Then this page setup manager dialog box will pop up. Then I'll click at the modify button. Then next, there's something I also want to explain over here. All right, in this first option, you have to select the printer name that you're going to use. So I mostly use high quality print. Then the paper size we have, it's A1, and you can see that right here it's A1 paper size that we are using. All right, So in most cases, I don't tamper with any of these options over here. I leave them the way they are. Then in the upper right corner over here, always make sure that you've selected CTB monochrome. Alright, so there are a variety of options over here. Alright, but if you want your drawings to appear on the piece of paper in black and white, always go in for monochrome CTB. Alright, then I'll drop over here at the plot options. I always highlight or select or tick these first 4 options under plot options: the plot object line weights, plot transparency, plot width, plot styles, then plot paper space last. Alright, I always make sure that I tick them. Alright, so down here there is drawing orientation. I always make sure that it's in landscape. So once you're done with putting right all these settings, before you hit OK, always make sure that you preview your work, such that you make sure that the line weights of the drawings are the ones that you need. Alright, and also your drawings are placed right on the piece of paper. Alright, so once each and everything is okay, you close up this preview window. Alright, you can either click at this close button or you simply press escape on your keyboard. Right, once each and everything is okay, you just need to hit OK, then close. Right, so next I'm going to show you how you can convert these drawings on paper to PDF. So you just need to click at this application button right in the upper left corner, then select print. Then from the options that pop up, once you hover your cursor on this print option, select plot. Alright, so this plot layout 1 dialog box will pop up. The next, check if each and everything is okay. Alright, usually this plot layout 1 dialog box, it kind of gets most of the settings from the page setup manager dialog box, then it presents them in this same layout. Alright, or in this same dialog box. Alright, so if you check that each and everything is okay, just hit OK. Then AutoCAD will provide you with this dialog box, such that you can provide it with a location where you want your PDF to be located. Alright, so I'll just put it on my desktop. So I'll just select desktop over here. Then if you need to change the file name, you just highlight this. Then maybe I can put in site layout plan and floor plan. Alright, PDF. So I'll just click at save. Alright, so in just a minute your PDF will be ready. Alright, so this is what you print. Then you take to the local authorities, they approve it. Then next it will be taken to the contractor, such that the contractor can execute the construction part of the works. Alright, so this is it for this video. If you have really found something of helpful and it has added value to you, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also share this kind of content to friends and relatives that you feel like they're in need of this kind of content. Alright, then next also I'm going to leave a link of this PDF file in the description box down below. So if you really need to check it out, just make sure that you just need to get it from the description box. Thanks for watching. Meet in the next part of the video.